Hi guys, Dr. Lester here, and today I actually want to give you some answers for blood sugar stuff. I want to talk about some of the supplements that I use regularly for blood sugar stuff, with the caveat that you should always look at these through a provider who understands blood sugar worth a damn. But you should also, you can't order all of these by yourself, so that's kind of important for some of this because I really want you to look at a provider that can. Now, but knowing that you can go into this provider and say, look, I'm having these blood sugar issues. I think that this might be a thing that you want to look at. What do you think? That is a fantastic conversation to have with your doctor. So the ones that I usually start with are Glycoberberine. This is a really common one, actually. Berberine has a lot of evidence to support that it manages blood sugar, but it also just kind of helps to manage the entire blood system and a little bit of the GI too. So it's really a fantastic one to start. And you can also take it in conjunction with your blood sugar lowering medication, with the caveat that it will lower your blood sugar a little bit, so you have to manage that appropriately. So again, talk to your provider about adding that on as part of your management. And in fact, all of these will lower your blood sugar a little bit, so you need to make sure that you're talking to someone about it. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is a fantastic one. It tastes great. You can put it in anything, but you can get it in a supplement as well too. But cinnamon has a great, easy way of adding something that is just going to lower blood sugars super quickly. Now, with the caveat of, like, don't do the cinnamon challenge. Is that still a thing? But fatty acids. Fatty acids are going to be a huge one. So I'm talking about like omegas. This is going to be important because fats buffer sugar. So I always say this also as an example, just a trick for eating. So every time you're eating something that you know is high sugar, and you probably shouldn't be eating it, but like, let's be real, sometimes ice cream is calling to you, right? I get it. So if ice cream is calling to you, then make sure you add nuts on top. Well, first of all, make sure it's a small portion, but add nuts on top of it. It's a simple thing that you can do that's going to add protein and fat and help buffer that blood sugar spike just a little bit, so your body can have some long burning fuel and cope with it a little bit better. So fats in general, fatty acids and omegas, are a great way to add that back in and buffer that a little bit more. With that same thought, vitamins A, D, E, and K, they usually come together. I use them in I have them as a vitamin that comes together, or a supplement that comes together. These are your fatty acid vitamins. So they come in fat, and that's how they are absorbed. And so if you're absorbing them through fat, then it's super helpful. But if you're not eating the fat, then you really need to supplement it, because at the very least that will also help regulate and buffer those things. It's fantastic with anemias and stuff as well. And the last one I have recently started using, and I've been pretty happy with it so far, is called Glymnema. It is one of the few products that are out there that I think it's from Standard Process, which is a huge supplement company, that I think is okay for actually lowering. What it's designed to do is to curb cravings, and I actually think it does a decent job without causing you to like not be hungry at all, and without like dropping your blood sugar too crazy, and without making you feel super weird, because I've tried a lot of different things, and that's really one of them that I think is a good way to go about this. And the last one is going to be, I think I said that other one was going to be the last one, but I thought of another one. It's going to be your B vitamins. B vitamins are super crucial. You get them in like dark leafy greens and in meats and meat-like products like eggs and stuff like that. But your B vitamins are going to be super crucial for managing some of that, and also so you can absorb a lot of the nutrients that you are now taking in, which will help buffer blood sugar. Who knew? So that's generally my recommendation for supplements. Again, it varies per person and what your issues are, and what is fueling, or what are the other things that are being fueled by blood sugar mismanagement and fueling blood sugar mismanagement. So take those with a grain of salt, but definitely talk to your provider about incorporating some of those things, because it's pretty helpful, and they're much gentler on your system than some of these medications. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.